So I started filming a vlog yesterday and completely forgot about it. Never forget it happened to me. Anyway, one of the things I said in the vlog was that I've decided I'm not going to overload you guys with the camper videos. Where I live, I was told I could park it here for a few days to do some work to it, as long as I'm not disruptive. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I actually filmed the part of the vlog, excuse me, while driving to get the camper. Try to get this thing straight, but this mount's horrible. I need this mount's starting to fall apart. I mean, I've had it about a year now, so I'm probably lucky I got that much out of it. But anyway, the two parts to that are, you guys probably don't want to see just an overwhelming number of videos coming from my camper. And to be honest, it's a lot easier to just do the work when I don't have to work around the camera. So it's a win-win situation for both of us. Yesterday, what I wanted to show you was that I put new tail lights on the camper. When I went to take off the one to clean it, because I could see that there was a hornet's nest in there, the 20-year-old plastic just broke. So I ended up putting new tail lights on there. I ordered some new LED bulbs for those. And yeah, and then crap, my brain just stopped on me. What the heck is that? I put new LED lights up inside the camper as well. They look really nice. I actually need to clean the house. I put new bulbs in the existing houses. They are bright, and they were like a couple bucks on Amazon. So that was also a win-win. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to get a 4-inch hole saw, and because I need to install the dryer vent in the side of the camper so I can hook my portable AC unit to it. And because that needs to exhaust the hot air outside the building. It came with a window kit that has like a little sliding thing, and it has the vent that goes right to it. But it's a pop-up camper. It doesn't have windows, so you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't know if I'm gonna really bug you guys with all that. I'm probably just going to go ahead and do the work and then just show you guys what I've done. I also installed a new spare tire mount on it. The only thing I don't like is that the bumper on the camper is pretty thin. I mean, it's not like it's a dangerously thin thing, but because I mounted it in the center, it does a whole lot of bouncing. I don't think that's going to cause any problems. Whoa, Nelly. Dude, the truck just about blew right out in front of me. So, excuse me, by the way. Oh, somebody's got a trike here. I think they're just looking at the lake. Thought maybe he was fishing, but no, he's just looking at the lake. But yeah, so that's maybe I'll show you guys some of that work. I might just wait until I get the camper back to where it's parked, because it's easier to film there than it is at my house. But I will have a nice little treat for you guys later today. You'll know what it is because I'm going to put it in the title kind of as clickbait, not to, I don't like to lie, so I'll just say I'm going to kind of do a clickbaity title and say that I'll be working with that G4 iMac a little bit. So some stuff I needed came in, so we'll see how that works. As for right now, I need to go in and get some breakfast so I can get to church and do what I gotta do. Well, guys and potentially gals, I really don't check the statistics, so I don't know. Excuse me. That was unexpected. Well, church is over. It's like 1:45 right now. I'm heading over to Harbor Freight. I need a hole saw kit so I can cut the hole in the side of the trailer for the heat for the air conditioner duct, and so then once I hit there, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to Home Depot or wherever I can locally to swap out a propane tank I have in the back. The was it Blue Rhino or whatever that brand is? That seems to be a pretty good deal where you just pay 15 bucks and they swap, you know, they just get a new tank, they just swap them out. That's a pretty good deal, I guess. I think there's some places where they're cheaper, some are more expensive, but I think it's going to work for what I got to do. I'm borrowing my wife's uncle's spare tank. That's what I'm going to fill. And what we're going to do is the tank that's on the trailer has bolts that go through the lower rig, and those are going to require a little bit of they're either going to need a sawzall blade or fire to get off it. Well, I'm not going to put fire to a propane tank. That's suicidal. Kind of like this guy doing like 40. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm on the Delaware Memorial Bridge, and he's left two lanes. We're slowed down to about 30 right now. The left two lanes are stopped. Something tells me that's 95 traffic. Everybody that went to New Jersey to go to the shore is now headed back to Delaware. Oy vey. It's been a long time since I've been stopped at the crown of the bridge before. Somebody was doing a little crabbing, I see. They got the boat, they got crab traps or lobster traps, whatever you want to call them. Huh, interesting. So, maybe I should just pause this here and see you guys once I get back to the camper. Alright, so I accidentally disconnected my network inside. I'm getting ready to set up an extender for reasons. Should be obvious in a second. But this is one of the things I did. I went ahead, put the what's doohickey there, the dryer vent. Got it parked next to the trailer right now. This is what you'll hear throughout the video, which is the air conditioner unit behind me, and this fan and that fan. So this doesn't have the airport card, so what I'm doing is I'm using a Wi-Fi extender, and I accidentally disconnected my unit in the bedroom, and for some reason I'm just not seeing it come up. Well, I know it takes a few minutes, that particular unit, and but Oh, there we go. I'll use the 5 gigahertz band. And I'll get this set up, and then I'll set up the tripod and explain what's going on later. Talk to you in a bit. Alright, so it's been a little while. I've got, as you can see what I'm doing, I'm installing 10.5.8. I got that all up and working. I wanted to test all that before I did anything. I want to talk to you about this thing. One of the things that they don't really tell you is, holy cow, this hose gets so hot. I have it vented, might be able to see out through the side wall of the trailer, but holy cow, that thing is so hot. So I think what I'm going to do is, while I'm waiting on this to install, I'm going to try something outside, but we'll say it does feel quite a lot better in here now. I need to grab my stove out of there, and then I will try something outside that I'm probably not going to really talk about on camera, so just give me a minute. Wow, that's seriously a first for me, and again, sorry about the fan noise. I'll shut this one off. It's starting to get cooler in here. This thing took nearly 2 hours to finish the install of 10.5 point whatever was this, 0.8? Well, it's just 10.5. It'll be 10.8 after I do an update. Wow. It sat on the about a minute screen for 20 minutes. So let's see how this thing works. It's probably gonna come up and blast that oh, it's not that loud. I wish I could go past that. I've never actually used one of these before. I've used 10.5.8 a lot, actually. Yeah, watch me get a copyright strike because of the music, right? And we'll skip that. If I recall correctly, this makes you... None of this is actually legit. That is a very, very, very old phone number that I have not had since 1997-ish. Yes, I'm sure I don't want a password because this thing's not... I'm just kind of excited to see how this thing works. I mean, it's only got 512 megs of RAM, so there's only so much it will be able to do. We be on the eastern side, yo. Whatever. Oh, actually that is correct. Cool. Enjoy my Apple computer. Yay! So, like I said before, this doesn't have the airport card. However, I do have a bunch of those. So, when I get a chance, next time I'm going to put one in it. Maybe. That's if I choose. The other thing is, I No, I should probably zoom out just a hair. This this arm is not very, doesn't like to stay where you put it. Will do. I'm trying to do the Apple W command, and for some reason it's just not working. There we go. Alright. So let's eject this install media. Designed and engineered by Apple in California. Alright, so this thing is kind of slowish. When I got it, it had 10.5 on it, so 1 gigahertz power PC, 512 megs of RAM. What if it's an 80 gig hard drive? It says something about like 75 or. Oh yeah, 74.53, so probably like a 80 gig. If I go, and I bet you there's a bunch of oh yeah, not only single processor, but single core. The dual 867 I have, I think, is actually better than the single 1 gigahertz. Yeah, he told me, he goes, I don't have the administrator account information. I'm like, well, don't worry about that, because I have that. Oh, man. Safari's crashed. I'm going to give it a second. I go once. Man, you gotta basically wait for this thing to. I don't know, is it 10-4? Yeah, it is spelled out 10-4 Fox. It's fine. Yeah, it's got the iTunes and the 10.5.8 combined update. I might do that at some point. What the heck is that? Can't open the page. Oh well, I'll see what I can do. I would show you guys that it worked. Oh well. Let's see. See what happens when I try the beta. This really is not going to be a true baseline of anything. Let's see if I can actually... I think it'll tell me it can't do anything for me. Oh well, you know what, I'll mess with this some more at some point, and oh, don't quit. I'll mess with this a little bit more and then get back to you guys later, but why is it so dark right now at 6:21 p.m.? Anyway, I guess I'm kind of pleased with this air conditioner and how the install came out. This thing definitely requires the use of a few fans. But let's show you guys something else in a minute. Verify the disk image. I don't know, man. This might not work. I don't even know why I wanted this thing, other than the fact I never had one. And I always kind of wanted one. If this don't start doing something soon, I'm gonna stop. But because right now this thing doesn't handle. Actually, I guess it does handle stuff pretty well. This is a site I haven't been to. It's definitely slow loading, and you have to pinwheel of death. Something bad's happening. Did I know that my browser was out of date? Did you know that? Oh well, that's... Oh yeah, it's got... I can't use this one. So you know what, I'll mess with this thing a little bit later, some point, and I'll give you guys an update on it. But for right now, I just kind of want to go inside and eat, and also go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna before I do that, this may make a little bit of noise. Man, it's really hard to have a tripod in here. So these, I need to clean the lenses still. Oh, I still need to clean the lenses, but these are. I put these LED bulbs in here that were like $7 from Amazon. They freaking are bright. I'll show you another thing I learned about this thing. If you can have that as short as possible, that's better. But I think I'm gonna keep this on because I want to show my wife how it works when she gets home from work in less than an hour. But yeah, so we got this thing coming along pretty nice. We still need to do some really deep cleaning on it, but it's nice to know that the electric system can handle the AC unit, 2 fans, the computer over there. But I'm gonna go ahead and say thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.